Hello and welcome back to FTB Interactions. Remember last episode when I said that I would produce CT boosted diesel this episode? Well, plans have changed a little bit because I made a teeny tiny little bit of an error. I wonder if you can see it right now. How about now? Yeah, well, that's the problem. So, this will need an HV mixer, which you don't have. You have to instead just make normal diesel. I think it's actually fun because making the other parts was going to be quite a big undertaking right now. It's going to be slightly easier. So, in order to make diesel, we're gonna need 5,000 millibuckets of oil fuel and 1,000 buckets of millibuckets of heavy fuel. And that makes 6,000 millibuckets of diesel. We're gonna need about 5 times as much light fuel as heavy fuel. And I did just a little bit of math. And I know I'm not exactly the best at math, but I used the calculator at the time, so it should be correct. I've calculated it out so that we are making, I think, gonna be 3 distilleries that make white fuel and 2 distilleries that are making heavy fuel. And that should make them at about a ratio of 5 to 1. I think it's gonna make about like, what is it, 4.5 times more light fuel than heavy. So in order to make both of these, we're gonna need crystallized oil, and crystallized oil is pretty easy to make. It's just a crystallized canola seed and oil. And the crystallized canola seeds are just mineral resin and normal canola in a chemical bath. So it's got most of the machines that I think I'll need here. And the first order of business, I guess, is to make this line a bit longer. And the first thing that will be added to the line here is going to be the chemical bath. And the chemical bath is going to need a chassis. I forgot to make the support pipes in between episodes, so I'll still be using these. But I'll make them next episode, hopefully, if I don't forget. So let's make these into 10 active suppliers. So let's put in some canola. I think it's these, yeah. And I guess we'll send it a full stack. Then I'll add the supplier, a food supplier on the front. And this is gonna get mineral resin. Okay, I guess the bucket works. And then, let's keep, I don't know, like 10 buckets. I don't think it really matters. I have so much mineral resin production. I'm actually even trashing it now in a fluid trash can because otherwise this centrifuge stops working. Doesn't look like it's applying it. Did I forget to give it the provider? No. I guess I'll take a bucket. I guess so. And no, please, this one. It should work. That's strange. Alright, so I've been doing some troubleshooting, and it seems like the chemical bath does not accept items from the front or foods, I guess. Because now when I place the wire on top, it works just fine. So I guess I'll rotate it over on this way, and I'll put the chassis here. If I put the output here, it should work. and see if it gets canola seeds. Let's see, now it should send over half a stack. Theoretically, this should fill up. Yeah. Okay, so at least it works out. That's kind of weird side of this. It's not the case over here for example with the chemical reactors. It works just fine. So it's something with this. So at the egg cache over here to all the crystallized canola and then give it the provided pipe and it should work. And now the next step is going to be the basic mixer, which is gonna need yet another chassis, and it's gonna get a crystallized canola, and this is quite fast, yeah. So I should probably keep a healthy amount. 32, that work? I guess so. And now the next thing that I'm going to do is I think I'm gonna set up this reinforced large drum and set it over here. And now I have to take a little visit over to the logo in the base biome. So here we are. It's gonna be the oil platform. Doesn't look like it's taking up too much oil. That's good because I've only used it for mana generation currently. So I should be able to still get the throughout full from this stuff. Anyways, let's add the GPS marker into the fluid transfer node. And it's gonna drain all the oil. So it fills up the tank overall. And the tank, as you can see, is turned black because it's for okay. Wow, that's a bit big buffer. That's okay. So let's give it the fluid provider. Hopefully this works. Now I add the fluid supplier to my mixer here and give it some oil. This kind. And let's. How fast is it? Oh, and it makes 5 buckets. That's good. Alright. And I'll give it the a tank and do the fluid output. I'm probably not gonna upgrade this yet, but we'll see. So I should provide crystallized oil, and now I think I'm gonna have to move over to a bit of a different style after getting down there because there's going to be a temporary setup. It's not gonna be used permanently. Once I get into HV power, I can upgrade and do this in a much easier way. For right now, I'm thinking to, I don't know, maybe let me move this guy here and run some cables down this way. Okay, let's run them up 5 at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I should be able to add my distilleries here. So I think I should have enough these other food conduits. I think they're still kinda difficult to make. Yeah, well I can make them. Yeah, it's not like I can't make them, so I guess I'll use them. Disconnect this. And let me grab another disconnection upgrade. I don't think that's gonna cause a problem, but better to be safe than sound. Let's hit this for AI bet. So actually, I need a bunch of program circuits, so I'll probably make up a batch of these advanced circuit parts. The good thing about this recipe is that you get 4 at a time, and it's actually pretty efficient when thinking about everything. So let me grab the materials. So this is going to be a stick central processor unit, 16 plastic boards, 32 fine copper wire, and a stack SMD transistors, capacitors, and resistors. And this should make about a stack of these advanced circuit parts. So I can take 5 of these and make them into program circuit. Let's see, light fuel is circuit 0 and heavy is circuit 1. So we may leave this on circuit 0 and make the bottom 3 on circuit 0, and the top 2 are gonna be circuit 1, and this is going to be extract on brown. That's gonna be insert on brown. Now all these should be lighting up and going to work, making light fuel and heavy fuel. Now these are going to go into their own tags. I think so. Let's grab cell of white fuel and a cell of heavy fuel, and then have them in these tanks. That walk them up so they don't get filled with random garbage. And what's going to say? We'll do synthetic insert on brown for this, and extract on brown for these guys. Alright, so in theory there should be a healthy production of white and heavy fuel. In fact, even the white fuel is already full. I think I made a mistake somewhere. Wait, let me think. I don't know. I guess I just did the math wrong. Anyways, let's give these guys some fluid providers. And then I have to set up the final piece, which is the MV mixer. Okay, so the mixer at the MV tier, it should be as easy to set up as everything else. So I'm gonna need 2 fluid suppliers. Yes. And then let's see. Let's put, I guess, 2 buckets of heavy. So 2 buckets of heavy and 10 buckets of white fuel, I think. So we always have enough materials for your recipes. And there we go. That's our diesel production. So let's add the tank over here. Give it the fluid auto output, lock the tank, and then give it a provider. And that's it. We now officially have diesel production up and running. And with that, I should be able to start crafting up these advanced diesel generators, which will be much more efficient than steam turbines. At current diesel production, at least I hope it will be sufficient enough to use it for HVTR power. But first, let's see let's see about making some of these diesel generators. How much is it gonna take to make one? So aluminum gear, copper cables, and small aluminum gear. Okay, I think I can make all that. So I can make the aluminium gears in the extruder, and this is actually the first recipe that I'm even using for this. It's gonna be one aluminium gear from 4 aluminium ingots. Now the small gears. Well, for the small gears I have to set up a 4 chamber, which I don't know, maybe I'll set up sometime in between episodes, but right now I can just use the steam one. I guess let me grab some aluminium from here. And let's make say half these into small gears. And that should probably last me for right now. I actually have a bunch more aluminum plates made up in here. But still, I'll throw 32 inside here. And yes, I still have to push these, but now wait. Alright, and after getting the components, I should be able to craft up about 4 of these advanced diesel generators. After a bit of waiting on the aluminum gears, because the machine is quite slow, I should be able to make 4 advanced diesel generators now. Also, now that I think about it, I should be able to create. I'm gonna get a cell of this, and I think it's a cell of diesel and oil. There we go. This should complete all the quests over here. And I get some extra other fruit conduits. That's nice. And this gives me another diesel generator. That's great. Oh, and I get 64 buckets of diesel. I don't know where exactly I'll use that, but I guess somewhere. And I get more oil. That's useful. Yeah, take the oil well dried up, but that's still quite a large amount of steel. Can I not put it in here? No. Do I have a tank laying around? I don't think so. Actually, I do. I have this one. If I try something like this. Yeah, that works. I honestly care more about the extra steel soul than the other things. And honestly, I have no idea how I'm gonna clear these out. Okay, the diesel I can just throw in a diesel generator, but the other things I don't really know. So what I'll think I'll do is craft up 2 energy input hatches. Like that. And I think I'll finally switch over my MV Blast Furnace to use diesel power and upgrade it over to HU tier power, which is going to increase the speed of it dramatically. So basically, let me put my diesel generators down here. Yeah. Okay. Let's connect some NS2 cables to these and change the steam here for diesel. So I kind of want to see if I can get away with storing less diesel here because these consume much less diesel than they do steel. Fortunately, I failed on this one. I have to lower it down first, I guess. And this. I guess I'll throw in a silicon bull recipe. I'll have a use for this next episode. But for right now, let's try it out with some silicon bulls. And that was definitely faster. And are these guys keeping up? Yes, but I'll have to place them on 2 buckets because this is gonna wait until they're all completely empty, then send over some diesel, which is gonna mean that it's gonna run out of power and go back a few percent. So I'll put these on 2 for now. I guess 2 buckets will work just fine. So that's what I want to do for this episode. In between episodes, I guess I'll probably change these steam turbines out so they're using diesel as well, and maybe get into some extra progression because I've been spending the past couple of episodes just flying around my base here and doing pretty much nothing else. So I think a bit of change of scenery will be good for me. But that will have to do it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed and see you in the next one.